everyone. I'm sharing this clip from a recent session that I had because the question comes up very often. It seems that sometimes when you're in a relationship and you come into your spiritual awakening or you become interested in spiritual topics, there is a moment in some relationships where there's a bit of conflict. And the things that you're interested in now, when you bring them to the partner, are not maybe received in the way you want to, or perhaps you're in a state of being afraid of even bringing these new ideas and concepts and feelings to your partner in the first place. Vagrein gets asked this question a lot. And so what you're going to see in the clip coming up is the response to someone who asked, what do I do? I'm stepping into my new spiritual being. I'm stepping into my new spiritual self. I'm stepping into my new spiritual gifts. And I don't want to tell my partner about it. Vagrein digs deep and in their usual forthright fashion, straighten things out for all of us who have ever been in that situation. So if you are struggling with keeping secrets from your partner of a spiritual nature, or are afraid of what's going to happen when you do tell your partner that you're into a bit of woo, then please have a watch of this video, and maybe that will help you come to some clarity. As children, you use the skill of deception or of modifying the truth because you are required to. The requirement of lying to another self is there at times because it is not safe to speak one's truth, or you do not perceive of it to be safe, because fundamentally humans would not lie if they felt themselves to be safe and secure at all times. It is always for the purpose of ensuring safety. In this particular case, you are trying to ensure your safety, which in this particular case is equivalent to being loved by your partner, by withholding your personal truth from him at this moment in time. In part, this is because you do not trust him to support you. This can be because of previous evidence of him not supporting you. Yeah. And it is also because you do not have faith in his ability to be the partner that you would choose for him to be. We would like to highlight that you may have a belief within you that if you told him the truth, that you would have conflict. And in this conflict, you would discover that he is not the correct partner for you. Therefore, you would be put in a position where you would have to take the responsibility of choosing between yourself and the relationship. And you know in your heart that you are not able to choose the relationship over your inner calling, or that if you are able to do so, it is temporary, because no being can choose another self above themselves in a long-term situation, because it would slowly destroy them. Therefore, the challenge that you are facing is not so much when and if to tell this partner, but to resolve within yourself the mistrust you have in his reaction and the doubt that you have about the relationship in itself becoming or remaining a supportive role for you moving forward in the life that you choose to have, the one that you want to have, the person that you would like to be. Relationships are not permanent. In that, you have soul contracts with beings that serve purposes for your personal growth until such point as you mutually do not have personal growth to experience through that relationship. In relationship, both conflictual and peaceful relationships, you are in a constant state of growth and evolution. So it is not to say that this relationship is not serving you, for it is, because it is pushing you and inspiring you to understand the edges of your current growth arc. You mentioned that you would like to be able to reveal your new blossoming at such point as you are successful. However, you will not arrive at achieving a success as long as you are conditional upon this. And this is acceptable in that do not feel bad about that mechanism, for you are in a situation or in a relation where you do love this other self. and you do not want to hurt them and your status quo of the relationship that you have committed to and created and built with one another. However, if you do have faith in this relationship long term, you must also have faith that this person can rise to the occasion of being a supportive role in your new life, because otherwise you will remain in this exact status or stasis until such point as you have the courage to trust this person that you have chosen to walk parallel to for this moment in time. We hear you, and we would like to highlight that what occurred when you shared and he responded in that way was not so much his rejection of you and of your abilities and of your dreams, in that you cannot know if he truly had feelings of rejection. But what did occur, that is what you are feeling, is when he responded in that way, you felt something. And the something that you felt was perhaps a dislike or a realization that this partner is not who you would like to be, or is not in this moment a supportive aspect to your life. Perhaps you would prefer someone who was excited with you when you had success. And we feel that what you are protecting yourself against is not so much his criticism, but your bounce back of the way you feel about him when he is criticizing you. You are then faced with the responsibility of saying to yourself, actually, I do not like that response. I do not like it. And I have to choose what I am going to do about my preference. You cannot change him. He may be completely disinterested in every hobby or skill or esoteric interest that you have. He may be disinterested in which shoes you buy. He may be disinterested in who your friends are. You cannot modify another being to be your ideal version. You can communicate with them. We are not saying that he is not communicatable, because he is. You can tell him what you feel. You can share with him what is happening for you in your life, as you would like to do with a partner. But the fear that you have is that when you do so, his response will not be the one that you want. And then you will have to make some choices. In maintaining the secrecy, you are not avoiding the difficulty that you are sensing. You are, in fact, enhancing it, in that you are anyways creating within you a resentment towards this other being, because you do want to feel supported. You do want to have someone excited with you. And every time you don't share with him, or you do share with him, and he does respond in a way that is not to your liking, you are still creating the same amount of resentment. So really, your only option is to open up to this partner and to share with them the truth of not only what you are evolving into, but your fear in sharing it with him, and your fear in not being transparent with him about who you are becoming or who you are. And he may be critical, and he may come back and say that you are ridiculous, but then you must ask yourself if you would like to be with someone who finds you ridiculous. The only way you will work through this fear is by diving into it. And so we would suggest that communication is the first step. You do not need to throw away the baby, and you do not need to even throw away the bathwater. You just need to open up to this person who you have chosen to be your life partner. And you will continue to carry along your path, and they may not like it. And it is okay for them not to like it. It is okay for them not to be comfortable. But because you are in soul contract with them as well, and you may tap on a nerve of their psyche or of their trauma or of their past life experiences that makes them uncomfortable. And that is okay, because it is meant to be. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and that if you are facing a situation where you're feeling you have to keep secrets from your partner, it has given you a little bit of moving space and food for thought to take things to the next level to find more transparency in your intimate relationships. As always, thank you so much for watching these videos. Do like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be notified when my next premieres are. I am also holding a contest at the moment where you can win some fantastic prizes. There are going to be 6 prizes in total. The third prize winners, all 3 of them, will receive 15 audio tracks and 4 video recordings that were up until recently on my website for purchase, which are no longer available for purchase. But you guys will have those delivered straight to you to be able to enjoy these audio and video tracks. 2 second prize winners will receive all of those audio and video tracks, as well as digital copies of both Vagrein books in PDF format, not Kindle format. The grand prize winner will be winning all of the video and audio tracks, as well as paperback copies of both Vagrein Seeking Ends When Sharing Begins and Vagrein Insights, delivered straight to your home via Amazon. A 50% off coupon for any of my services to be used within the next 6 months, as well as a 1-year membership to my membership program, which I'm going to be launching in the fall or winter of 2023. And that grand prize has an approximate value of 485 euros. So to participate in the contest, all you have to do is fill out the survey that will be sent to you via email in the next couple days. Of course, you have to be a participant of my mailing list to receive emails from me. So go ahead to my website at www.jpherman.com and sign up for my mailing list. Then just hang tight. You'll receive the survey. And as soon as you do and compile that, you will be able to join in the contest draw winners, which will be drawn between June 4th and June 10th, and the winners will be announced on June 10th. So good luck to everyone who's already in the drawing for those prizes. There are quite a few of you already, and best of luck to everyone who joins into the contest draw entries right now. I'm sending all my love to you, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye. Oh, and be honest.